Deep in the Titanic's icy abyss, a bowler hat sits frozen, champagne fizzes after 110 years, and a glass waits mid-sip, abandoned before disaster struck. These haunting relics are portals to 1912's glamour and heartbreak. Hit subscribe, buckle up, and plunge into this 27-minute deep-sea thriller to unravel the Titanic's chilling treasures. On April 15, 1912, the RMS Titanic, the unsinkable queen of the seas, sank into the North Atlantic, her bow drifting 4 kilometers to the seafloor, locking away artifacts pulsing with luxury, desperation, and raw human stories. Legends like James Cameron and Dr. Robert Ballard pierce the ocean's veil, uncovering finds that yank us back to a doomed era. From a pristine hat to a child's eerie doll head, these relics aren't just objects, they're time capsules. So, adventure seekers, grab your diving gear and let's dive into the wreck's most electrifying secrets. First, picture first-class stateroom D33, where a bowler hat rests pristine on a crumbled wardrobe as if its owner might return any second. This isn't just headwear, it was a 1912 status symbol, screaming wealth in a rigid social hierarchy. It belonged to Henry Harper, a rich American who escaped with his wife Myra, their interpreter Hamid Hassab, and their Pekingese dog Sun Yat-sen in Lifeboat 3, thanks to First Officer Murdoch's quick thinking. Spotted by Cameron's robot submersible in 2001, the hat's crisp rim glows under submarine lights, framed by an open porthole. But here's the mystery that'll give you goosebumps. Those heavy-duty portholes were bolted shut. Did the Harpers crack it open to glimpse the iceberg's chaos? This relic is a time warp to 1912's elite, frozen in the wreck's eerie silence. What would you do in their shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's keep diving. Now sprint to the boat deck's wireless room, a 1912 tech marvel with a 600-foot aerial and 5-kilowatt machinery, letting passengers fire off mid-ocean telegrams at 60 cents a word in today's cash. Operators Jack Phillips and Harold Bride were the Titanic's lifeline, battling dwindling power to scream for rescue as the ship sank. Cameron's dives revealed the room's haunting remains. Generators upright but scarred by a short-circuit inferno, twisted wires, molten slag, and a regulator cranked to max, showing Bride's frantic tweaks to amplify the signal. The main switch, flipped off, marks their last-ditch effort to save the set before bolting. Phillips perished, but Bride survived. This scorched gear is their heroic legacy, a testament to courage under pressure. Could you stay calm in that chaos? Hit that like button if this story grips you, and let's dive deeper. Let's pivot to decadence, the Turkish bath complex on F-Deck, a Middle Eastern-inspired spa with hand-painted ceramic tiles, brass lanterns, and gold-leaf domes that dazzled 1912's elite. Revived in Britain by politician David Urquhart, this was a cultural craze, not just a bath. When the iceberg hit, steward Joseph Wheat sealed its watertight doors, slowing the flood. Today, those tiles shine like new under expedition lights, a vibrant time capsule. The sealed swimming pool, likely even better preserved, taunts explorers as an unreachable prize. Imagine passengers lounging in that opulent haven, blind to the doom creeping closer. Which luxury would you indulge in? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more Titanic secrets. Brace yourself for this. A first-class wash basin stands tall, cradling a jug and glass on its railed shelf. The Titanic's bow dove 4 kilometers at breakneck speed, slamming the seafloor with force that obliterated decks and blasted off a cargo hatch. Yet this glass, set right side up against steward protocol, sits exactly where its owner placed it after a sip. It's a chilling slice of normalcy, defying the ship's cataclysmic end. Cameron's team was gobsmacked, and so are we. This relic screams one question: who took that final sip? This one gives me chills. What's your take on this eerie find? Smash like and keep watching. Now roam the debris field, a 2,000-foot chaos of twisted pipes, scattered plates, and, believe it or not, champagne bottles with corks still tight. The ship's 1,500 wine bottles crumpled under 6,000 psi, but the pressurized champagne stood firm. A 1907 Heidsieck from the Titanic fetched $275,000, and a similar vintage tasted rich and fizzy after a century underwater. Nearby, vibrant linoleum tiles, once mistaken for carpet, from the grand staircase to the dining saloon, shattered myths and rewrote history. Then there's the heart-wrenching child's doll head, spotted by Ballard in 1985. Its porcelain face, bleached ghostly white by seawater, is drop it in the comments and let's keep exploring. The grand staircase's glass dome, a hotel-like illusion, shattered when the bow plunged, but a chunk of the stern's dome with its chandeliers and green copper sockets surfaced in 2010, defying the ship's breakup. Finally, a lone davit on the starboard boat deck cranked inward immortalizes First Officer William Murdoch and Sixth Officer James Moody's desperate sprint to launch collapsible lifeboat C, then prep collapsible A as water surged. The boat floated free, but both men vanished, swept away with the collapsing funnel. This davit, poised for duty, is their silent tribute, a haunting reminder of sacrifice. These heroes gave everything. What's your take on their bravery? Share below. From Harper's bowler hat to the David's Vigil, these Titanic relics, scorched gears, glowing tiles, that defiant glass, fizzy champagne, and a child's ghostly doll, aren't just artifacts. They're portals to 1912's triumphs and heartbreaks. Which one haunts you most? Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more epic history dives. Join our crew on Patreon for exclusive behind-the-scenes perks, links in the description. Stay curious, stay daring, and I'll catch you in the next adventure.